Hello and welcome to another OTSL match against Kat. I don't even want to try to pronounce the entire name because it's a bit long and I'm sure I'd get it wrong. We're 2-1 in the OTSL Gold, and hoping for another good game today. Well, would you look at that? CIA captured Nazis, Nasser. Not a lot of ops, but hopefully enough to do what we need to do. Pretty sure we've never played Cat before. Cat not even online at the moment, or maybe not in the game anyway. So I think this is just a Nasser headline. Probably, since I don't have decall or destall, use Comic-Con or maybe just Olympic Games to take Libya. It's also when we don't get defectored. If we get defectored, of course that's not happening. Yeah. I hope the volume's okay. Had to tinker with it again before starting. Keep having problems with that, so sorry. Looks like Cat is back online. CIA, try to play AR6. Cat, a very solid player. Looks like the USSR is, I think it's her better side. So forcing her to play as the USA today. I don't think there's any way we're getting Asia Dom here, so I'll probably drop that as quickly as I can. And there's Middle East. Okay. Do I still want to move into Libya? I probably do. Think I'm okay with it. Because I don't want a coup without D cards in hand. At least not yet. Captured Nazis might be our next play, depending on what she does here, of course. Okay, so had defectors. Obviously, Middle East is a better play if your opponent doesn't have Nasser. Defectors will not be an issue. Turn 2. Let's go ahead and hit this now. Why is this all out of whack? Because the view should be, nope, sorting by playdeck. That's better. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to drop Asia next. What are we holding here? What are we holding? That's not great. I think we still just drop Asia now. So 2 scorings down. Italy, I'd have to get a 4 to knock him out of there, to knock her out of there. Nuclear test ban could go to Pakistan, could go to Malaysia. Could go to Italy. We could make that shot. And there's a 4-op, US, Japan. Okay. I think it's time to try this. get us our mill ops. Okay, decall going to space. That's not fun. Doesn't have Europe, it seems. Do I take my, yeah, I think we take our shot. This means we're holding Cambridge then. Do we take a shot on Pakistan or Iran here? Let's go Iran. Hey, nice big roll. Nice big roll. Okay. Now we should have no problems dropping CIA. Let's see if coups Malaysia first. I might actually even coup Lebanon with CIA, because it could be interesting. Certainly could be interesting. And if we keep DEFCON high, I'm going to get a bunch of points out of this, but probably going to coup right here. Yep. Oh, that's not cool. Do I coup that back? Nah. That was Truman. This is CIA. This will just go to Thailand, I think. So Truman and defectors out. So if I can get France, or even get ops into France, like with de Gaulle or something, it'll be pretty nice. Also want to get this, going to go to, either going to coup or go to Burma. Burma's pretty good too, because then it threatens Thailand. Okay, that's fine. I have to go here, though, I think. I mean, it could also go Libya, but nah, it's fine. All right, glad to have CIA and Truman. Truman's not out of the deck, though. I put that in the wrong spot. That Truman is just discarded. Okay. Well, all the scorings. No, not all the scorings. Europe's still around. Two of the scorings are out. We're holding Cambridge. All three Europe attack cards still to come. And we've got a couple good coup targets here. Let's see what Cat does. AR6. Can also flip Pakistan. Although we don't know where IP war is just yet. It's a nice big roll on Libya, though. Defector's also in the discard pile, which means that we can headline D-Stall. What did I miss? US-Japan was played. And now UN and Suez. Okay, so there's one Europe attack card. All right, that makes sense. Okay, so we have IP war, and this seems like a really good time to use it. Again, not getting defectored, and want to use it before Cat takes India. Probably going to get purged here, if I had to guess. Maybe 5-year plan, but not if Cat isn't holding Europe. That's just, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's hit Pakistan and flip it, please. We did not. Okay, so now the question is, do we go for Libya or do we go for Panama? Um, I think go for Panama. Ugh. Purge and a 1 on NATO. Well, that makes up for our 6 on Iran with with Comic-Con. Big whiff. Now we're just going to hope that Cat does not have Europe. Need to get ops into South Korea here too, like immediately. uh, Decent cards, but that was a waste of a 4-op, or a 3-op in this case. But we'll get mill-ops here at the very least, because we had IP War, which also failed. Can't flip Pakistan with the China card now, unfortunately. Okay. Yep. All right, let's go there with Arab-Israeli War. A space Marshall Plan here, I think. Maybe not this AR, but soon. Could also hold it and space EEU because that would be a problem for later. Maybe you hold Marshall, even though UN is in the discard pile. Oh, a 1 on Pakistan and a 1 on Panama. Vile. But I hope. Well, we haven't seen 5-year plan. We haven't seen socialist governments, and we haven't seen de Gaulle. So Europe might still be able to fight for it. Might still be able to fight for it. I might just take South Korea with the China card, though. Ugh. Purge is nasty. I hate the purge. So I did anticipate it. There's 5-year plan. Yep. 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 Okay. Okay. Go there. I'm imagining she has Vietnam, but who the heck knows? Didn't need to lock it down right away. It's not like Asia's getting scored this turn. There's Europe. I was afraid she didn't have it. Or I was not afraid. I was hoping she didn't have it. It's leaning that direction, but nope. I was wrong. And we missed that as well. Not a good turn. Very much not a good turn. But that is not a reason to abandon all hope. So I think Fidel's going to go to Syria, and containment will go to South Korea. Vietnam to space. And the turn just keeps getting worse. Just keeps getting worse. Just need some D cards. Warsaw is nice. Fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then containment going to South Korea. All right. I imagine she's going to try to hold D-stall here. Be my guess. But maybe not. Could be wrong. My cat has very strong opinions about this. All right, 23 and 5. Is that right? Yeah, we're on target. On track. We're going to be down by 2 here unless she spaces again. Successfully. Because we are getting mill-ops, and she is not getting mill-ops. Turn 1, good. Turn 2, not good. I mean, turn 1 wasn't amazing or anything, but it was okay. Romanian hoax North Korea. Interesting. And I did get D-stall. Okay. Well, I thought she was holding it. We get a break. However, D-call is back in the deck. Sorry, Defector's back in the deck, so I can't headline D-stall. Okay. So, Cat has Independent Reds, Blockade, Korean War, and Socialist Governments. And several other cards. Let's just go Arab-Israeli War, I guess. De Gaulle, I like the ops. Okay, Middle East. Middle East headline here tells me that she doesn't have Asia. It also tells me that cooing Panama is just all around better here. So let's use de Gaulle for that. Hope to hit big. Okay, big enough. Big enough. All right. All right. Independent Reds, Blockade, Korean War, Socialist Governments. Might try to halt her progress in Europe here. Definitely have to space duck and cover. I have to give NORAD, sadly. Have to give Marshall Plan too. Well, these things happen. No, I can't afford to do anything in Europe at the moment. I think I just have to batten down the hashes in Asia and get D-stall to spread myself around. Okay, Independent Reds. That makes sense. I'm going to use the other most of my ops over there anyway. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4. Take domination with Marshall Plan. And give up on Europe. Hold 5-year plan. So if Europe does come, you can deal with it then. But this way we have Asia looking okay. We'll get Nigeria and then spread it a bit in South America. I could also give the China card here, but that would make Asia even more fragile. With colonials coming, VOA, all those things, I need to put one more in Thailand for sure. That's not crazy. Okay, blockade. With... Oh, interesting. I thought you'd go to Zaire there. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to go to Zaire now. We'll do... 2, 3, 4. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Get into Argentina as soon as I possibly can. And hope that I can get a coup on Angola next time. Space duck and cover, which means I have NORAD at 5 ops for the rest of the turn. I don't like giving Formosan here, but she doesn't have Japan yet, so 6 ops to take Dom there. And I can still flip Pakistan. Maybe I should flip Pakistan, honestly, but We'll hold off on that for now, I think. Okay, realigning makes sense. Okay. Interesting that do Panama. I'm not going to spread out of there because I don't want to give her mill-ops. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3 with NORAD. Then we have to space, duck, and cover. And give Formosan, which I don't love. Holding on to 5-year plan for potentially Asia if she gets Dom via Formosan and Japan. But yeah, duck and cover's got to be our space here. All right, 10 and 5. Okay, Korean War. Okay, please win this one. Can we win this one, please? Please? Okay, nice. And we got that duck and cover to go off. Beautiful. All right, so Formosan won to Thailand and probably won to North Korea at this point. Could do Zaire. I could do somewhere in South or Central America. And there's UN again. Right, just plain UN. Let's do this and that with Formosan. Again, if she wants to fill Taiwan, I might just flip Pakistan. Okay, so we're going to be up by 2 points going into the mid-war. With fragile Africa, slightly decent Central and South. And yeah, it's a close game. It's definitely a close game. She hasn't gotten to Mexico yet. Okay, redrew Vietnam. Interesting that you'd go there now. I probably would have done that sooner, but sure. Okay. Interesting. Well, we can get a three points from OPEC. Bear Trap's our space card. It's probably just OPEC. I think it's just OPEC here. Yeah, colonial regards was always going to be a problem. Still just going to coup Angola here. And Cat, as far as I know, does not have any source of mill-ops, barring a war or ABM or something. I could get domination in Asia, but it would require me spending the China card into Japan and her not having U.S. Japan. Okay, now it's going to be even less likely of that happening. Uh, yeah, I don't have any 2-ups I want to use. I don't use Allende in case of Voice of America. Other ways to get Angola. Let's go there. Oh, a 1 also with NORAD. It's ugly. Okay. Couple of really bad 1s here. Now she can flip Thailand, so that's scary. Didn't even think about that. In that case, 5-year plan might end up going with Asia after all. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, give me a point for cultural. Yes, now we are definitely spending 5-year plan with Asia, which means, okay, so that's interesting though. I get Zaire back out of it. Let's do that. I could flip it right back also, but it doesn't get me Dom, so I don't think it's worth it. Don't think it's worth it. I would be less inclined to use shuttle diplomacy if I wasn't dropping Asia and or Middle East hadn't been scored. But Middle East has been scored. Asia is about to get dropped, so it'll only affect one scoring in the late war. um, okay, but now I can't spend China because I'm using 5-year plan with Asia scoring. I have to space Bear Trap, which I was going to do anyway. Um, yeah, yep. Got to remember that NORAD and Event Quagmire if I get it, if and when I get it. Okay, Olympic Games. You want Millops, huh? How much do I care about that? Let's space this first. That's an important thing. And we got it, so that's good. Okay, American Death Squad realignment makes sense. Good roll there. Not as good a roll there, but that's fine. Uh, okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's just put one more in there for posterity. Flower power. Yeah, if she has Africa, it's gonna be bad. But if she doesn't, I could win with South America on turn 5. Obviously, that is very, very unlikely to happen. But it would be so nice if it did. Central also a big one for us. But this board, okay, so some of these are fake. This is fake. This is fake. Uh, oh my, Liberation Theology. Okay, would have loved to have that. Do not have it. Uh, let's just go ahead and do this and get our control and south all set up with East European unrest. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to give Cat any opportunities here. 10 points is great. It doesn't seem like she has access to Millops. Now we're VOA proof in South America. OAS, Junta, ABM, Brush War, all still problems, but I not sure what's happening back there. South African unrest. Okay, so not a great hand for Cat. Definitely is gonna just have to fix that. Probably putting Allende into Lao, just so can't flip it with NORAD. What are you doing, crazy animal? Yep. Okay. Sure. Whatever. That's Allende. Deck is quite blue at this point, but crazy animal, what the heck are you doing? I could also flip Angola with 5-year plan, which I don't hate. Could take Iraq, even though Middle East has been scored. Like, I mean, okay. She'll get Milops this way, but I think I'm okay with that. If I get Che out of it, it just makes Africa Dom so unlikely. Take a coup. I'm going to flip Angola. You can flip it back. Yada, yada, yada. I could also get Portuguese here, which would make that unlikely to happen. So let's go ahead and flip that. That's Asia and 5-year plan. Yeah, I would not have cooed if she didn't give me um, Che. But in this case, I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. Portuguese is going to be a great headline, though, just because of NORAD. Up by 8, though. South America looking as good as it is. She still doesn't have any presence in Central. Yeah. IP war. Oh, you could get Milops from that also. Not quite as effectively, but you know. Okay, so Quagmire. Great. Love to have Quagmire here. I think this is just Central America scoring. Um, I have OAS. If she wants to brush Panama, if she wants to use Junta in Panama instead of South America, that's also fine. But this is going to be Quagmire. If she missile envies me, I'll give. Probably NATO. Eh. Nah, maybe I'd give nuclear test ban. Not a big deal. Actually, nuclear test ban allows us to get really nice realigns on Thailand, so it's probably better. Voice is obviously our space card. OAS going to be our hold card unless we get grain salesed. We are getting grain salesed. Okay. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Go ahead. Take OAS. Coup with it if you want. I don't mind. Event it if you want. I don't mind. So grain sales. Awesome. Good for you. We didn't get any power cards here, which is sad. Hopefully she didn't either. Take 2 ops to block us in Panama, and then she wouldn't have presence either. Or you just put 1 in Guatemala and 1 in Brazil or something. I don't know. I don't know. Interesting decision, though, for sure. For sure, for sure. I probably, if she coups here, I'm definitely taking Angola, unless she coups Angola. This is an interesting decision for. Yeah, okay. I get a point for that. I event Quagmire. So that was OAS. Quagmire. Now let's see if she misses one. If she misses one, then I'm in great shape. Okay, she did not miss. That's Willie. All right. Okay, so let's do this, this, and this with nuclear test ban. All right, now what? Now what you gonna do? Also, with IP war out, now I could definitely flip Pakistan. Or Thailand. Thailand probably better here, actually. Not probably. Thailand is definitely better here. Okay, coup with Alliance for Progress. Over there, that's a sad, sad coup for you, my friend. Because that gives us a control there, a dom here, and heck, let's go to Costa Rica with NATO. Activates NATO, which is not great, but we were going to do that 100%. There's no getting around that this turn. Voice of America, our space card. Definitely. Okay, well, Africa certainly started looking good. Uh, we do still need to coup. We need to space Voice of America. Don't need to rush on that, though. Truman, I want to play before Pope John Paul comes around. Oh, and I want to flip Thailand. I will flip Thailand here if I have the chance. If afforded the opportunity, that is what I'm doing. Okay, well, there's ABM. And that is, ooh. Now do I take Africa or do I flip Thailand? Okay, Africa, I think is what we're doing here because that is a 8-point swing and Africa hasn't been scored. So that's what's happening there. Need to coup, need to space Voice of America. That was a very lucky one. We've gotten some bad ones for us, so I like that. Cat also got a bad one. Okay, cooing with Camp David. This indicates that Cat has Africa. That's definitely a card I'd event most of the time. Okay, arms race coup. Let's see if we can get a decent roll, and we got a 1. Okay, another 1. So now realigns. This is probably going to stop our dom has already been stopped in Africa. Let's see if she drops it here or she realigns. She might not have it. Might not have it. Red Scare Purge realign. That's definitely going to knock us out of there. Not in the first roll, though. Took 2. Took 2 rolls. Okie dokie. 2 more rolls. Oh my gosh, you kidding me? That's so frustrating. -2 happens to... Okay, now probably go for this since that's -2. Or Panama. I could have gone for Panama, but Central had been scored. Okay. I think we just coup here with that. Oh, that was such a frustrating realign in Chile. All right, but now we're spacing voice, I think. I don't think there's any other reason to do anything else. Oh, gosh, that was annoying. That was so annoying. First, the 1 here, and then the roll there. Aggravating. So very aggravating. Okay, Brezhnev, interesting. That gives us 2 ops for Panama now. Okay, maybe I do that then. Maybe I do this in case she has Africa and here make Chile harder to take. Man, that was a greedy play in Africa. If she had it, I would have just dropped it. May try to hold Voice of America through, but it's going to be unlikely. What are we at here? 20 and 32. Okay, we're just off by 1 card. There's Africa. Okay, so she was playing greedy. Interesting. Interesting. Uh, interesting. Lone Gunman would tell me what I'd get with Missile Envy, so I think that's going to be our play. It could also get me South America domination if she tries to drop it, and it helped me know if spacing would give her one small step. So I think this is the play. I'm not going to try to play sneakily with it. Okay, we get Muslim also and Sadat, so we can get into Libya now with Camp David in the discard pile. Okay, there's the brush war, so let's hope that misses. Probably can go for Argentina, I would expect. Don't know why it wouldn't. And that hits, so luck continues to go Cat's way. All right, so she has some of the cards we thought. So that's We Will Bury You, U.S. Japan, South America, scoring, Cuban, John Paul, Portuguese. Nixon, one small step. Is that everything? Yeah. Okay. All right, so this is just going to be a coup. Zaire. Hey, we hit that one. Now, I think we just go for our South America domination. Okay, U.S. Japan, we will bury you over there. I think we just do this, which would mean we don't get into Libya. We do give up Sadat, but I think it's the right move. Gonna have to hold special, I think. Or hold voice. Maybe we hold voice. Well, no, I don't think we can hold voice. If I am successful on this space, then I can't even space voice later, and I'd rather give special than voice. Doesn't have Europe, which is good news for us. Doesn't have Southeast Asia either. Do want to get Iraq here at some point. Mentioned she's going to try to hold We Will Bury You as long as possible. Okay, definitely not going to event. Yeah. That does make sense. However, I feel like this is also a good move in this spot with defectors. As U.S. Japan. Now we got two realigns, hoping our realigns go better than her realigns, or go as well as her realigns. Imagine she'll spend the China card here, but maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, that was another 3-op card. Yep. Not gonna do anything about that. Just this and this. So she's gotten 2 power cards so far. Gonna drop South America here, I imagine. Be pretty crazy not to, I would think. Now she can't get domination. Even spending China here, she still doesn't have a non-battleground. Okay, there it is. So it was looking so great, and all of a sudden it is looking not so great. What a frustrating turn. Okay. We'll put one there for sure. Uh, put one in Iraq. Missile envy. Aggravating. Just so aggravating. Maybe I'll get Junta, though. That would be great. Let's get Junta. Yeah, just, man. Frustrating with the cards here. It happens, though. Definitely happens. Oh, man. Want to play China and take it back with Nixon? With Cultural out of the deck? John Paul's a good event. Maybe I don't space. I could just spend special to repair John Paul after that's evented. Yep, right now. I think that's reasonable. Don't like giving more points, but again, what are you going to do? And yeah, aggravating. Just so aggravating. No domination. Well, we have Africa, but that's not sticking around. Everything else looks bad. I think we event repair Sadat, and then we nuke subs realign Brazil. Not repair Sadat, but put one back in with Sadat. Lose one to Milops. Don't let her use one small step for the event. Yeah, I guess that's how we're doing this. But please give me Junta. Junta. I need Junta. Oh, Lone Gunman's out of the deck. That's what I missed. Special. We have Sadat, Nuke Subs, Voice of America. Alliance also discarded. So it's even now, basically, as far as I can tell, between blue cards, red cards, and neutral cards. The board state, though, I am not a fan of. So Brush War and Thailand or realigns, and we have some really good realign targets. Nixon for the coup. Okay. Let's resolve that event. Put that back in there. Okay, now nuke subs, realign Brazil. Coup with Portuguese or something. It doesn't have a great coup target, or coup card, I should say. Decent targets, but yeah, now it makes Angola a little less desirable. Okay, now we realign. Hope to roll well. Let's roll well. That's good. Okay. +3. Okay, that's good. She will probably coup that now. But if she does and uses China, I'm kind of okay with that. So now we have two Doms again. If I get Junta and we see Fidel, Central also could look good. But there's a lot of ifs and buts and all that stuff in there. Okay, Voice of America. Really hope I get the chance to space that. Okay. And rolls a 1. Okay, so she gets another big one, big miss. So Nuke subs does not hurt us. And we get Junta. Yes, okay. I was going to say, and we didn't get Junta, but we do. Okay, Summit, Kitchen Debates, which is not active. Suez and Salt. Okay. Suez, Salt, Junta. Ask not Fidel, Nixon. Ask not Fidel. Nixon is our redraw. So, Cat has We Will Bury You, Arab-Israeli War, Decall, Comic-Con, Southeast Asia, Europe scoring, both scorings, Our Man, Puppets, and Usuri. I believe that's the case. And we get Nixon. If that's the case, then we do know all of her cards. I think that's pretty accurate. So I'm going to go with Junta and then coup Guatemala and then get a real coup on Nigeria. I think that's my plan here. Get control in Central at the same time. Oh, a defector's redraw? Oh no, that's so terrible. That's so terrible. I hate that. Well, we're gonna coup with Nixon then. That's oh man, that's unbelievably awful for us. Uh, yeah, I guess we're doing that. Okay. Defector's redraw. Man, that hurts. That hurts so bad. Oh. Oh boy, that hurts. Could go for Israel here to even up Middle East. Again, it's not going to matter so much with Shuttle. Could make some type of a difference, though. Oh, it's so annoying. Because that was played. That was a redraw, so we missed... where was it played? There it is, right there. So what did we miss? Southeast Asia and Europe definitely has. Our Man in Tehran. We didn't see that. Puppets in Usuri. Don't think we saw them. Arab-Israeli War. Oh, maybe we saw Arab-Israeli War? I don't know what we missed. Decall? Decall gets spaced again? Comic-Con, we will bury you. Did I coup with Comic-Con? I don't see the card that we're missing. But we'll narrow it down, I guess. Okay, Cat takes the lead again from us. Guess we event Fidel. Can't believe that. I thought we knew all of her cards. She has 7 cards. Our Man in Tehran. Puppets in Usuri. I don't know, man. Good job. Ugh. Ugly. Ugly, 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 ugly. It's probably Comic-Con or Arab-Israeli War. Those are the cards I tend to forget at times. But I don't see them here. Is it over here? There's Arab-Israeli War. That's what it is. Just take out one small step with our man. That's fine. Small step. Okay. So Ask Not just gets rid of Comic-Con and we will bury you. Interesting. If I salt for Junta and then use it over here, you could get a We Will Bury You coup, but it would cost some points. And it would give me, well, it would also make this even less concerning than it is now. Right? Let's do that. Let's go for Junta. Take a We Will Bury You coup, it's fine. If you go here, I can realign you there with Junta, if I want. Or, even if not, I can get control and central. Realigning over here, also fabulous. Could cost him the China card. He does have Usuri, though, and probably wants to use it. No, that's the other thing we should keep in mind here. Probably wants to use Usuri, event Usuri, and make more points in Southeast Asia. Kitchen debates should be played pretty soon. Might drop Southeast Asia now if I were you. Or coup. Gonna coup Libya if I get a chance with Suez. Or coup back wherever she coups, unless she coups with We Will Bury You. Which again gives us points, and I'm not sad about that. Comic-Con coup, okay. Sure. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so now do we do a kitchen debates coup? I think that's okay. All right. Okay. Southeast Asia's got to happen sometime here. It's got to happen sometime here. There it is. Okay, 2 points for Kat. Now she's pretty close to War Games range. But I'm going to take central control first. And that's not terrible. That's not terrible. Puppets now can kind of spread over here, which is a little bit terrible, but it's fine. Gives her something to work on. If she wants to use Usuri or China to realign me, that's fine also. Yep, I thought as much. Yep. Okay. Think we just... Oh, this is 7. Okay, let's use this. And coup Guatemala. Oh, gonna keep We Will Bury You, okay. And got a 1. Oh, come on with these 1s. All right, eventing Usuri realigning with China, and then eventing Usuri. What's it going to be? Stupid 1s. I mean, I know it was Salt, but still. Realigning with Usuri. Okay. Yep, I know. Go for Mexico too. Actually, I would love for you to go to Nigeria. Yeah, go for Nigeria. Of course. Because of course. And also there. And okay, I'm still alive. How did you not knock me out of Mexico? Insane. Okay. Wow, this is crap. At least I can... I can brush war. Sorry, I can bear trap, get rid of grain sales. Yeah, this got to be purge. I think we coup. We have to event arms race. Coup Libya, I guess. Could be Egypt. Actually, let's coup Egypt because I don't want to give Reagan bombs any points. Okay, sounds about right. Go ahead, get that ABM. Now we're not going to get arms race, sadly. Man, oh man, it's been so frustrating. These rolls, these cards. Got to go for Zaire now. And I get a 2. That sounds about right. A 2! Come on, guys! It's really, really aggravating. Really aggravating. Cat getting brush war. ABM a couple times. Man, those ones early in the game. We still certainly have a shot at this game, but war games, the timing of scoring is going to make a huge difference. We were up by quite a bit though, and then of course evening South America was pretty huge. Okay, of course, gonna take domination there. Sure. Okay. See if we can roll higher than a 1. We can't. Are you kidding me? Come on! Just ones? So frustrating. So frustrating! Well, it looks like she doesn't have Africa, so that's good. So aggravating, man. So frustrating. I had 4 countries, 4 battlegrounds here a moment ago. Okay, Central, that's decent. Arms race will score for points. We'll space Soviets and event Bear Trap. Yep, well, get those points back? Yep, sure does. Because why the heck not? Sometimes I hate this game. Other times I think it's the greatest. But sometimes I really hate this game. Sometimes it drives me crazy. The luck factor. Hopefully I can get out in 1. But I'm behind in Africa, behind in Asia, behind in Middle East, and only ahead in South America right now, so chances of this working out in our favor are not good. Okay, let's just do this, just in case. Drop grain sales, and if we have to, also drop South African unrest. So frustrating. Okay, one-op coup somewhere. Sure, that's fine. I'm going to get rid of grain sales. One roll, that's good. We're going to coup Saharan states. Yeah, it's going to be a hard one to come back from. Reagan bombs out of the deck. Fantastic. Don't care. We got a 2, guys. We didn't get a 1. We got a 2. Because sure. Because why not? This will get cooed back with a 5 or a 6 or something. But maybe we'll get Che. There's still hope. I'm not feeling hopeful, but there is still hope. Okay. Yeah, 6. As I said, didn't I call it? Didn't I call that? I am so smart. Okay, Aldrich is definitely our card here. Star Wars is going to have to be our coup card. If we get a coup. IP War is interesting. Missile Envy is also interesting. So we have some interesting cards here. Interesting things could happen. But, let's be honest. Probably not going to happen. IP War would be so phenomenal if it hit, but I'm not counting on that. I guess we either don't space or we space Evil Empire. Chernobyl, EEU, Solidarity, all options as well. Okay, well, that's about right. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. I think we just get rid of Solidarity. Okay, what was the... Flower Power is the 4-op. Don't want to miss Envy for that. I do get mill ops with the Iran-Iraq War, which is good. Okay. So our boy has OPEC, Chernobyl, socialist governments, 5-year plan. Not our boy, our lady, sorry. Flower Power and Pershing. And what else? One more card. Che, which I can't use. Yep, there's Che. Nicaragua. Sure, I'll just pop it again. That's fine. I don't mind that. Actually, let's go ahead and do this first. Hey, that hit! Okay, now you can flip Pakistan. I was not expecting that, folks. I was not expecting that. Um, but now she can certainly flip it. Give me the China card back if she does, though, which would make me quite happy. Five-year plan, not going to use the China card. That sounds good to me. Where is U.S. Japan? Still around. Don't care. I mean, I do care, but I'm going to certainly lock that up and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shuttle is in effect also. Do I need to take? Nah, I don't need to take Afghanistan. Let's prepare for Africa. Just 5-year plan. Lots of bad cards for Cat. Lots of bad cards for Cat. OPEC is 3, unless she pokes Iraq. Spacing. OPEC. Fails. Okay, we'll space Evil Empire. Just so we can drop Summit. We failed, though. Man, I would love to get South America and or Africa go our way. Okay, socialist governments. Do 1, 2, 3. I think I should just headline Missile Envy. With Duck and Cover. Duck and Cover's around, but Soviet's not around. War Games, Muslim, Glasnost. A lot of cards that we like are around. Let's go ahead and go for this. Okay. Flower Power. In case we see Muslim, let's just poke that. And then Summit for something. Summit in Zimbabwe stops his domination. And Africa. Super. That was Flower Power now in effect. Brush War gives us points back. Oh man, we're still in this game for sure, but I think we need South America to come and Middle East and Asia not to come. Chernobyl and then Pershing. Okay. Let's do that. Doesn't do a whole lot for us at this point. Well, you know what? Let's just get central domination first because it'll be important. Okay, and then we headline Missile Envy and hope that, well, Even if he does duck and cover, what's going to happen? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sure, we'll fight that way. Okay. We get Brush War. That would be fantastic. Would that give us Dominasia? Would that flip domination? Even with Shuttle, be 6 countries for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 for us. It would stop domination. It wouldn't flip it because of yeah. But Brush is still around. Okay. Sure. Not holding. Neither of us are holding any cards. We do get South America, which is great. And we get Brush War. Okay. Okay, so we have a shot here. I think we go for Missile Envy. See, if he tries to drop Africa, maybe we get something good. We can't coup in the headline without that. I think this is worth it. I think this is worth it. Of course. Yeah, this has to go really good for us. But a brush war in Thailand would make me feel like we have a chance in this one. Especially if we also get a coup in Zaire here. EEU, good space card. Reformer is not going to do much for us. It's not going to stop his domination. And it's 3 ops that we could probably use somewhere else. Man, if Asia and Middle East both don't come, that would be so phenomenal. Okay, that makes sense. That's a 4-point domination for him. We're going to get a coup here, though. Either with the card that he gives us, or with one of ours. Probably Reformer. Okay. Ooh, no, this actually is going to stop his domination in Africa, which I love. I love to see. In Zaire. Okay, got a 4. We get a point. That's great. Now we brush war Thailand. Yes! All right. All right. Oh my gosh, that's huge. That is so huge. And that could make the difference in this game. Oh my goodness, that is huge. 2 things going perfectly our way. Stopping his Africa Dom. Her Africa Dom. Getting the successful brush in Thailand. Now it could even up Japan, but that still doesn't give her domination because she would have 3 battlegrounds and we would have 4. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Or we would have 3 also with Shuttle, including Shuttle. So that is majorly good news for us. Majorly good news. This is going to be South America scoring here, I think. Yeah. Okay, maybe a Quebec first. Let's Quebec first. Okay, not a great roll, but I know it is what it is. Okay, all right. That was big. I could have gone for this as well to get control, but I think this in the long run is just better. Okay, influence taking Cuba. Okay, that seems to be a worthless venture. Now, we do want to get Africa domination here as well, and she can't protect against everything. That's just the fact of the matter here. Them's the facts. I don't even need to space EU. I mean, that's a point, okay. Let's go ahead. Actually, not with that one. Let's go ahead with former coup. Yeah, let's coup here. Okay, that gives us Africa domination. We need to protect these two. Coup there also, hopefully. Coup with Cambridge makes sense. Okay. Let's go ahead and coup Haiti then. Keep her busy, and I have 2 ARs here. And up by 5 points. Asia is even. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, if I take that though, I get domination, right? After shuttle, and now I don't have it with shuttle, but I would have it in the at the end of the game. Yeah, I think that's worth it. I think that is worth it. Take this as well. Could also flip this. It's probably even better. That is better. That is better than taking Afghanistan. Flipping Indonesia with EEU. And there's war games. Yeah, that makes sense. It's okay. Okay, eventing that. Sure. Okay, so now I think we have this. Okay, so if I flip that back, does it need to flip it back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty solid. Let's see. Let's see what Cat can do in this final AR. All right, I'm not counting because the shuttle's just going to throw me off. That shuttle didn't affect me at all. Fantastic. It didn't hurt me even a little bit. So good about that. Could poke here to stop Africa Dom. Could poke one of these spots to stop Central Dom. Probably going to keep the China card, but we'll see. But I have 4 Doms if you count the Asia here. I don't think poking is going to save her there either, so I think the Middle East is 4 and Europe is 5. That's 9 points. She has to make up a lot more than that. This is 4, this is 5, this is 3, this is 4, I think. 4, 5, and then Asia is a lot. Again, taking away the shuttle. If she spends China too, then she loses Taiwan, so she can't really spend China. I mean, maybe she's got this. It depends on several things. But we're ahead right now. Probably not getting the China card. Took away a 4-up already. She spent war games. But getting this domination and stopping Africa, huge. Huge, huge, huge. So, let's see what it is. Good enough realigns, and she could also get Central America domination herself, which would make would be 3 points. 3, 4. 3 would cancel that out. 4 would be 9. This, well, if you realign, she can't do anything in Asia, though. I think this is going to end up being even, and this will probably also be even. Could put 1 up there. Oh, man, it's so close, though. Can't stop Africa without poking South Africa. "30 seconds on her clock." Okay. All right. Well, that will effectively stop Africa and Asia, I think. But we do win. We still win. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Man, that game was going so south. I thought we were going to lose, but we managed to pull it off. Wow. Oh, man. Well, thanks for joining. Sorry about my bitterness. I was just really frustrated with those ones there, but it happens. Yeah. Catch you in the next one.